Where that there was going to be pornography?
Pornography. But you know, Geminis, they can have it both ways.
Well, I like the sound of that both ways. Twin flame.
Why are you inserting yourself into something that is not your problem?
Oh, yeah.
Clap those cheeks.
Oh,
Shimmy
you're talking
those
about
tits.
Wait, he fucked Martha?
Yeah, tell the story of your babysitter and the childhood trauma you have because of it.
She took us to a... This is a show that encourages you to let your messy side out. Woo! Whether you're a mocktailer like me, a retired party animal,
Ditto.
or enjoy a cocktail like
Moi. This is Kelly Misgorski.
and Ryan Frankowski.
You're listening to Mocktails Are Messy.
Retired. Oh, hello there. Mrs. Pride was at the parade today. We both were on the Studio Raw float, hanging out with the crew. We love that team.
We had the best day today. I'm completely sunburned.
It was a little wild.
It was just so much fun.
I think we just are so... She loves putting that fan out.
We had so much fun.
Yeah.
I do want to say, like, speaking of wieners and stuff like that, I would like for you to show off your outfit from the Pride Parade.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to, like, you know, feel a little Pride-delicious.
Now pull the pants down.
Well, no, I don't want to do that. That's inappropriate.
Oh,
don't
no,
you
it's
think?
not. Oh, yeah.
It's pretty good, right?
Yeah, no, there you go.
Do you like it? It's really fun.
I was the film director today,
I
and
know.
it wasn't my day, you know, it was your day.
Well, listen, I was definitely more provocative than you. You were being a little bit more like, you know, Pride conservative.
Yeah, and I'm like a Pride supporter, so, you know, my day's coming. My
Yeah.
birthday's almost here.
That's
But-
right, Miss Gemini. Your birth month.
Well, that's right. It's definitely my birth month. If your birthday is in the month, it's your month.
You and that fucking fan.
Okay, I love this fan. Like, anyone who's ever had, like, a fan before, like, it is so much fun to play with.
Oh my God, you are too funny.
I know, you better take it.
And then she wanted to support Pride for me even more, so she decided to...
Okay, so I bought this drink.
For me.
It's called Prime. It's an energy drink.
Ooh,
But
can we
I
crack
put a
it?
D where the M is. Like, put that D on that. It says Pride now.
There's
So
some D's on that bitch.
You're welcome.
Energy drink ice pop flavored. Ooh.
Kind of reminds me of the 4th of July, which is coming up. What are we doing for the 4th of July?
We're going to go to my cousin's on the farm. They got a nice barn party. They actually do a full fireworks show. They might...
Well, I did want to go to Oakmont
You do love a nice little river party.
because I want to see Pappy.
Like Grandpap John? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he does love when you call him Pappy.
Yeah,
Dude, he loves blondes.
I know. But he married a brunette.
Well, he knew that they are smarter.
Touche.
Whew, yeah, it's getting a little warm right now. I have my mocktail. It is Spindrift. We have a Mojito Lime Mint Spindrift. And you have a nice little Wild Basin.
I got the Wild Basin.
What flavors you get?
Strawberry. This kind of reminds me of a camping trip that I, you know, can't experience the way I want to as a mom right now.
Eventually.
We're gonna...
Summer is upon us.
Summer already started for me just because, like, you know, my preschooler's out of school now. My birthday is June 4th.
Ooh, happy birthday!
Mixed with Pride Month, best month ever. But I always thought I was a summer baby.
I know.
Come to find out, as I get older and more knowledgeable, I'm actually a spring baby. But, you know, Geminis, they can have it both ways.
I like the sound of that both ways. Twin flames.
Both ways.
Definitely seen a lot of both ways. And, you know, even the group behind us, and you were a little bit scared of them, right?
So we did have a satanic group behind us, and I was, like, really scared just because I've never seen that type of thing out in real life before, only, like, American Horror Story and stuff like that. I actually dropped my drink. And they were walking up on us, and I got so scared, I, like, ran away instead of picking up my drink. And one of them picked up my drink and handed it back to me. They ran after me and gave it back.
Oh, well, you know what? See, you don't have to be scared. They're there to support the Pride group. I mean, if anything, I guess, you know, the satanic group is going to be more supportive than, like, what? The Catholic group?
Well, yeah, we did see some hate. We did see some hate.
Yeah.
I don't know why we need to make it about religion. It's so stupid. It's like, just love who you love.
Exactly. Love is love. And, love wins always.
Love always wins. Cheers to that.
Cheers. You introduced me to a good song. It's very provocative. I feel like I'm listening to, like, Toby Keith or just, like, any really good country.
It is. I almost want to, like, listen to it right now. He's bouncing off my booty cheeks. I love the way he rides.
God.
I can barely breathe while he's pumping deep inside.
You are so good at that.
We need Miss AP to be here.
Allison Park would love that song.
Oh, yeah. So I would like to say that Costco is not planning to raise their price of their wieners. They will remain
You're so funny.
They will remain $1.50.
Do you know that there are some people, like this woman from Bravo's show Southern Charm? Mm-hmm. She's like this older lady that is like was married to like one of the Morgans from JP Morgan, like old money lady. She's like, I love Costco hot dogs. I will not give them up. Even though I'm eating healthier nowadays, there's two things I will not give up is Costco hot dogs and McDonald's Egg McMuffins. Yeah.
Weird, she's got some good taste, actually. I kind of agree. But there's also people that are like, they raised it from $1.50 to, double the price, $3. I'm canceling my Costco membership.
You think that people will get like that?
Yes.
Really?
Oh, I've met them before. I think their name normally starts with a K and ends with an N.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Karen. Yeah, Karen's definitely that type of person that would cancel her membership for the hot dog increase. The inflation is real.
So, Red Lobster has filed for bankruptcy.
These are U.S. Red Lobster locations closing after bankruptcy filing. This is from USA Today. Red Lobster filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in Florida, listed 87 stores as temporarily closed.
So you want to get that lobster and biscuits, baby? Go get it now.
I don't know why nobody's going to Red Lobster. Maybe they're just like for the cheddar biscuits. The
lobster isn't big enough. Because there was a lobster shortage.
Really?
A few years ago. Yeah, I remember reading about it. I think they were going for the biscuits.
Oh, yeah.
But you can't
and the biscuits are unlimited.
Right. You can't risk it for the biscuit anymore.
So I think that the other thing that kind of threw me was Madonna is getting sued from her LA concert.
What?
Yeah.
What'd she do?
LA concert goer suing her because they were not aware that there was going to be pornography. They were not. They were not aware that there was going to be pornography. Why can I not say it?
Pornography.
In the visuals on the screen, of course, there's some nip and there's some tiggle bitty. I mean, there's probably a little, like, kitty, maybe some D.
I thought her and Janet Jackson were known for this.
So Janet was too?
Well, I mean, she slipped it at the Super Bowl.
That wasn't her intention. So she didn't mean to do that. That was a wardrobe malfunction. I mean, maybe it was a publicity stunt. So you're claiming you're like doing a little conspiracy theory.
Yeah, I guess I am.
Oh my God.
I'm here for it either way. I mean, her nipple did come out.
Kind of think it's crazy though that like this person is suing her. I guess they're really trying to get anybody nowadays. It's like we live in a litigious society that is really just after any little bit of money that somebody can make on somebody by suing them.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
I feel like this started when we were in high school. I remember like the kids in high school being like, my dad's suing somebody. And I'm like, what is that? Like, it sounds kind of trashy.
Yeah, it does seem like that.
Unless someone really fucked you over and they like really owe you, like, why are we suing anyone?
I think it has a lot to do with people are just so desperate to make money.
Well, fucking get on the pool. Get on the stage, honey. Like, do a little dance.
Yeah, maybe go back to school.
Cheeks.
Yeah.
Clap those cheeks.
Oh,
shimmy
you're talking
those
about a
tits.
strip club.
Yeah, it's
okay.
like it's not like.
But what about for the guys that need to make some coin?
I mean, it's absolutely hard to be a stripper. I'm not discounting that. I'm just saying, like, that's some quick money.
That's true, and you sound like you know from experience.
So I did want to be a stripper, but my husband did not want me to be.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you know, we'd first gotten married and we were a little tight on the cashish, and I said,
The cashier.
you know, I'll just go like be a stripper. Like I had a good body, I was in shape, like
Yeah.
I was athletic to the point where I could have done some stuff.
And you do have that kind of stripper dance. Like, you mastered that.
Yeah, like I do enjoy it. I really do, and I enjoy strip clubs.
Yeah.
So I thought, you know, this would be a great place to work because I do enjoy the environment.
Right.
But he was not
Like classy
having it.
ones? Or just any strip club?
You know what? Maybe like any of them could be good. Like I've actually never been to like a trashy one. Maybe.
I was in South Dakota. That was pretty bad.
Oh, I mean, you were in South Dakota, so.
You're so... Can you say that again?
You were in South Dakota.
You're so funny. Well, I mean, to be honest with you, it sounds so weird, like how we are very similar in that way. Like when I moved to LA,
Yeah.
I was working at Equinox, and then I was like trying to get this dive bar job because it was like a really popular hot dive bar. It was kind of like Cash Money, if you know what I mean. You know, that being said, I said to the manager, I was like, yeah, I really want to get in, like even if like, you know, you need me to be a go-go dancer. And he was like, hey, I'm just gonna look out for you, buddy. I don't want you to do that. And I was like, really? Why? And he's like, because you'll get sucked in because the money's good. It's easier than bartending. You know, you don't have to like schlep all the shit and like, but he can be like, it's kind of like a cycle, and then you just kind of get stuck in there. And then so like maybe you and me had that same like person just guiding us into the different direction because they were like, I mean, your husband, I could see he wouldn't want guys to be at the strip club being like, hey baby, can I get a lap dance? Right?
Yeah, I guess not.
Yeah. Like, I guess you would do it if, like, times are really tough.
Oh, yeah. 100%. I mean, look at Cardi B, though. Like, she did it, and look where she's at now. I don't think it's a negative thing at all, so I think it bothered me that he thought that it was a negative thing.
That's why I kind of even think to myself, like, I mean, what's wrong with, like, being a go-go dancer?
If you have a talent, use it. And I just feel like I never got to use that talent, but...
Maybe we could still do it.
Yeah, let's do a pop-up.
Yeah, I think
Pop
that'd
up.
be fun.
Yeah.
We could do like a Mocktails or Messy moment, like where you're the stripper and I'm the go-go dancer.
So like the video and subscribe if you'd like to see that.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah, that would be fun.
You know, with the music, like even today on the Pride float, it was like something about the music, the energy, like you could see it's just like running through my veins.
Yeah, it was so good.
So good.
So people loved our stories from college and our shit stories. So I've got one.
Okay.
So when I was visiting you in Penn State,
yes, we got a lot of Penn State stories.
I was taking a shower, and I thought that I had the privacy I deserved, and all of a sudden I didn't have that privacy anymore. Can you tell the people what you did?
You have a really good memory because I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to just go in. Well, because there was only one bathroom and I had to really go to the bathroom.
There was
number
only
2.
one bathroom.
I had to go number 2. And so I just went in, popped in there, and I went number 2, and you were taking a shower, trying to get all clean and ready for the evening. And I think you were just so disgusted with me. You're like, I am so fucking grossed out. You were that comfortable. I thought we were different friends, but now we're like siblings. That you feel like that comfortable to just take a shit while I'm taking a shower, trying to get all clean and freshened up for the evening. And I kind of ruined your shower with my...
I think it's one thing when you're taking a shower, you're trying to get clean, and you're wanting that like clean shower smell.
Yeah.
And you're getting the nasty shit smell. Like it doesn't make
it's
you
like
feel
counterbalancing
good.
it. It's almost like neutralizing. Like you're not getting clean, but you're not getting dirtier.
Right.
It's just the scent.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously we had a good time.
Yeah.
But
you were just grossed out with me, but then you were also kind of like impressed with my lack of giving a shit to shit in front
Quite
of you.
literally.
Yes, and the confidence. And I think that's something that I probably had more when I was in college, because you know how when you're like doing well in school and you're like, you know, aspiring to be like this big time like engineer or whatever it may be, like some, I don't know, like I was very like on a high, and even still like doing this bodybuilding competitions, like that was like the first time I ever got like super ripped.
Mm-hmm.
So I was feeling myself. So I was like, I'm gonna take a shit in my bathroom in my apartment. This girl could deal with it.
This girl?
This bestie that I got going on.
Oh, you don't want to go there. You don't want to go there right now. I'm not this girl.
You're not just some girl. You're my bestie. And today even felt like it was like coming back to old days, just us acting a fool, twerking on the float, being a little provocative, you know.
Oh my
less
gosh.
fabric, the better.
Definitely after the parade, we were on the back and we were like twerking it with our ass out to the traffic. And there were definitely a lot of cars behind us, and they did not sign up for that.
I know.
So I want to either say you're welcome or I'm sorry to the people behind us.
I just want to know, what do you think people think about when they see that? Like, do they like, oh my God, these people are so desperate for attention? Or are they like, oh my God, thank you for entertaining us?
I think some of them are like, I don't want to see that. What is that? What the hell is wrong with these people? And I think some people are like, okay, they're having a good time.
You don't want to see this? I just got to ask you about something that has been on my mind.
Yes.
Whew. I'm a little bit traumatized from
God.
Netflix Baby Reindeer.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. What did you think of it?
Baby reindeer.
Yeah, did you like it?
I loved it.
You did?
I thought it was so good. I think the traumatizing part was where he like got raped
Oh yeah, that was scary.
while he was like, you know, on the acid or tripping on whatever.
I had this experience when I was in New York where there was a dude that literally, he was the vice president of a consulting group.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just like, hey, I want you to come bring your friends. I got bottle service at this place in Soho in New York. And he was like, let's do Molly. And I was like, no. And he's like, if you want me to sign the deal, what are you doing?
Keep going.
Well, so he's like, if you wanted me to sign the deal, this will definitely help.
Yeah.
And I was like, God, are you serious? Like, I have to literally like whore myself out by doing Molly with this guy? He's like the vice president of this consulting group. And I'm just like, you know what? At the time, I was just thinking, well, you know, he is fun and all that stuff. So I took the Molly, threw it in a plant.
My gosh.
You're not even that interested in this conversation
No,
or
I
this
am.
story.
I think you had some real trauma.
Well, it was just, he got so fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
And so I found him in the bathroom, like kind of passed out. And I'm like, oh my God, this is fucking embarrassing.
Oh, wow.
I couldn't leave him there.
Yeah.
So I took him, went into a fucking Uber, got him into the Uber, took him back to his hotel, tried to find out what his hotel was by the front desk. He was completely on his ass, like so fucked up from the Molly and the champagne, all that stuff. I took him there, but I videoed him the whole time because I was like, I don't want this to be a lawsuit. Like he wakes up dead.
Oh, that
So
was
I-
really smart to do the videoing.
Yeah, and then the next day, he Venmoed me $700.
Ooh.
Get it, baby. I didn't ask for that. It was just, he signed the deal. He was like, thank you for taking care of me. That was really embarrassing.
Oh my gosh.
He's like, you must have been able to handle that. It was intense. I said, I'm going to be honest with you. You gave it to me. I don't do that stuff. No judgment. Like if people want to, I just like, I didn't want to do that in like a business situation or even like I never have done Molly.
No, I would have threw that shit in a plant also.
Yeah. So
like,
I just
no,
went
thank
like
you.
this and then was like, yep, here we go.
Yeah.
it was just weird. But anyways, that was my little story correlation to like the date rape baby reindeer thing, because I'm like, was he just trying to get me to get fucked up? And then,
it's
you know,
so
who
similar.
knows?
So yeah, in Baby Reindeer, he was just trying to
Accommodate that writer, director, creative guy to like get within his projects.
Yeah. I just think I love like really like fucked up shows, and like, you know, the fact that he had a stalker and then fucked her and then he got his sex drive back after fucking her and he wasn't even into her.
Wait, he fucked Martha?
Yeah.
Fuck, you just let the cat out
Oh
of
my
the
god,
bag.
you need to finish.
Crazy ass Martha? Was it hot?
No.
You know, I love those kind of like crazy creeper stalker shows, because it does kind of remind me of like this one woman from my childhood, like who took us to like a couple open houses. Like,
oh my gosh, your nanny.
yeah, well, she was more of like a babysitter,
Your
but yeah.
babysitter. Okay,
yeah.
tell the story of your babysitter and the childhood trauma you have because of it.
She took us to a couple open houses of these like really massive houses in Fox Chapel. We lived in like a pretty like nice, cute house, not big, not small, in O'Hara Township, which is like, it's nice, but it's not like the Fox Chapel, like the fancy part.
Yeah.
And so then she took us to a bunch of these open houses, me and my younger brother at the time, and she's like, play it off like, okay, I'm your mom. And then she's like talking to the realtor, and she's like, oh yeah, my husband can put his Mercedes in there. And oh, that woman's like, you know, Fox Chapel School District is a really good public school district. And my nanny babysitter was like, oh, no, they'll be enrolled in Shadyside Academy. I was like,
So how old were you? Like,
I was probably like 8 years old. I remember I was in elementary
so
school.
you knew that you were just going along with this, and
Yeah.
you were old enough to know that she was like kind of lying about everything.
I don't know if she just wanted to see the houses.
Clearly wasn't fulfilled in her life and wanted to live
Yes.
a different life.
Like live vicariously through these like fake situations.
And
like
these two little cute kids. I mean, you and your brother were just fucking adorable. I'd freaking steal you too.
It was just funny because I'm like thinking to myself like, wow, this is weird. Like an adult likes to play make believe.
Yeah. And so like, did you not tell your mom, or?
I think my mom ended up seeing like some kind of pamphlet for the house. The realtor ended up calling my parents' house because my babysitter at the time was like using that number. She was using my parents' home address, home number. And so the realtor called my parents' house and was like, hi, this is blah, blah, blah from, you know, Howard Hanna Realty. We're calling in regards to the house. And then my dad got the message and he was like, shit, is my wife like looking to divorce me and like get another house?
Oh, wow.
So there was like a whole weird, like, what's going on? Like, why is there a realtor calling our house? Like, are you looking to leave? And like,
yeah.
like behind my back? Like,
Gosh, yeah. My husband would have a few questions too.
yeah. So, but I thought another interesting thing that was on my radar. Did you know from timeout.com, like the 20 best food cities in the world?
Yeah.
Number 10 is Portland, Oregon?
Well, I mean, it's one of the bigger cities in the United States, right?
Yeah, but I was just thinking in the world, like nothing else comes up.
Oh, this is like in the
right
world?
now, current food cities, like Naples, Italy is
Okay.
number one,
I
which
mean-
that makes sense.
Okay. People do say that Portland, Oregon is similar to Europe.
Really? I've never been, and I've been like, it's on my to-do list, my bucket list to check it out.
I'd like to go too. People compare it to like Ireland and stuff like that. It has the big mossy hills.
Wow. And there's
and the
like a lot of
cliffs.
rain too.
Lots of rain. Yeah, the climate is similar.
Look
They
at
got some good
you.
seafood. I've been wanting to go.
Okay,
I
well, we
have.
might have to go and like visit my sister-in-law.
Yeah, I'd love to go.
Yeah.
I actually did like a 23andMe test, and I have some family in Portland.
Really?
Yeah.
I just think it's bizarre because like New York, LA, Chicago doesn't even come up on the radar.
New York City has to be on there, right?
Not on this top 20 list.
Oh, really? So where else in the United States is on there?
The first city in the world that's on this list. Now, this is Time Out Magazine of 2024. So I told you Portland is number 10. And then number 12 is Seville. Porto is 14. Oh, my God. Marrakesh is 15. So
What did you say number 1 was?
Number 1 was Naples, Italy, which kind of makes sense. Number 20 is Copenhagen. So, like, they just, I wonder about these lists. Like, you know, maybe they have to submit or whatever. I'm just confused. I'm like, so you're really only giving Portland?
Sometimes
And, you know, America isn't the best when it comes to quality.
Sometimes it's actual stats, and sometimes it's submission.
Yeah, that makes a
So,
good point.
I don't know. That's interesting.
Well, I just thought it was crazy because I'm like, wow, like that makes sense when it comes down to it. My sister-in-law went to visit me and she was like, hey, we're going to go here to eat and then we're going to do like 2 dinners here. And she's just like so immersed in the food culture that like new cities. And so it would make sense if she's living in Portland, like she's living the high life. So like high life is like having all these different options.
Well, you know, I sure am a foodie, so I get it.
You know, the French Open now is banning alcohol in the stands, so none of the people in the stand. What are they
happened?
called? Yeah, they had somebody that like spit out gum on a ref.
Oh,
And the fans were just like too outlandish, and
that's a little much.
And they were just getting a little too crazy. So they was like, you know what? We're not gonna do this anymore. We're gonna just ban alcohol.
I don't know if that's the answer, but
I mean, personally,
it solves some problems, that's for sure.
Can you imagine going to like a Pirates game or a Steelers game, like a football, baseball game, and like them not allowing alcohol?
I mean, no.
Yeah,
it's
like
all
it's just
about
like
the
part of the
hot dogs and the beer, right?
Yeah, the experience is like, you know, they want to get wild, they want to let loose. And I do think that I've been able to kind of encourage, like, you know, you can have a placebo effect buzz.
Yeah.
From having a mocktail. What are your thoughts on that? I mean, you know, Miss Mindful, Misted Drinker, Missy.
You know what? I really am trying to find balance in the sense where, like, if I'm just trying to have a good time without alcohol, I find myself pounding the seltzers. Like, it's I'm just like slurping them down, and I don't know what I'm searching for actually. So I'm actually trying to figure that out.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I do love me some placebo effect. I went to the mocktail meetup the other night. It was super fun. Like, most of the people were like, you know what? I just like have mocktail nights, or I have like, you know, messy nights. And then they're like, I think it's a good balance. We definitely, after the pandemic, got a little crazy.
Cuckoo
for Cocoa Puffs.
Oh my God. Last weekend, we were looking for our friend's party.
Yes. Yeah.
It was townhouses. They're all lined up, and the house numbers weren't exactly clear.
Yeah. They didn't have them listed as much.
Yeah. So we actually walked into one thinking it was our friend's house.
Yeah.
Immediately,
it was so rancid. The smell was like
smell.
Onions, and like you could just tell that like somebody was just done cooking.
It
and,
was like garbage onions though. Like somebody had thrown onions in the garbage and not taken the garbage out in a long time.
Yeah. Good point. It was like rotten.
It was so
sitting there.
stinky. And I remember I said to you, I'm like, oh, what is that smell?
Yes.
And we hear a TV, so we kind of walk around the corner. TV's going. The house is like messy.
Oh, God.
I'm thinking, what is going
pretty
on
nasty.
here? Like, I didn't know that our friends were like this, I don't know, unkept.
Right. It was like they're usually pretty like clean.
Yeah.
And we clearly walked into the wrong apartment.
Yeah. So we walk around the corner, and what did we see, Ryan?
We saw an older gentleman, maybe like in his late 50s, no clothes on, but it was fucking weird. We saw an older gentleman in his late 50s, completely naked, laying on the couch. You immediately screamed and like ran out the door.
And I could see, like, as I was running, he was like, huh, huh. He's like, he kind of like woke up. So I guess he had fallen asleep watching the TV. He'd kind of woke up. He was looking behind. And he was like, just slowly like, huh? And I ran so fucking fast for the door. And I guess you ran after me because... Do you think he saw
weird. Yeah, he definitely saw me. I was just like, oh, fuck. It kind of took me a second. I'm like, is he really naked laying on the couch? But it was hot. I mean, I guess some people just like to be nude in their home.
It was very hot outside. Yeah, and I was just like waiting for him to run out the house. Like, I don't know, because like we intruded.
I know.
But yeah, I don't know. We got away and...
Yeah, you were just really grossed out by the smell. I think you were like, I've seen a lot of nude men in my life.
I mean, I didn't bargain for it that night.
Just maybe we should knock next time, but nobody was answering. So maybe we woke him up, the older gentleman.
I guess we did. I mean, I think we woke him up when I screamed.
That was scary. And then, like, the rotten onions, just like, ew, like, something about that. Like, you have to have an exhaust fan or you have to take the trash out every night. I mean, one of the other things I wanted to talk about was this song that I posted to my story. It's called Poison Poison. Mm-hmm. And it's a little bit dark, the lyrics. And it just, like, literally came on the radio the other day. And I was thinking about a colleague of mine from the past. Because I was just so miserable at this job. And I was just like, God, like, these lyrics are you know when you just feel it? It goes through you like a rush?
Yeah.
And so, like, I popped it on my story because I'm just, like, one of those people. If I find a good song that I really like, Spotify makes it so easy to just, like, share with your Instagram story. Mm-hmm. And so I put it on my Instagram story. And then somebody replied, grow up. I just thought... What? And so then me and you were like sitting down having lunch.
Yeah.
And I'm like dissecting it. Like, why would this person say grow up because of this song, Poison Poison?
Right. And we went through a series of responses. It's like, ignore it or say, okay, I will when you do. I'll grow up when you grow up. Like, why are you commenting this on a song I like?
Like, I'm pretty grown up, but like, I mean... I don't know. Am I not? Like, I had to question it. I'm like, what the fuck? And then
that was weird.
And I even remember this person that stated it. I was like,
oh, you know who they were actually?
Oh yeah, I know who they are. And I realized that person in the past, like we've all had a messy past. Mm-hmm. They have grown up. They have gotten better. So I can't even say grow up when you do because
they haven't reached the ending of their journey then. If they're still trying to nitpick other people.
Yeah. You know yourself when you're in a positive headspace, when you're on a good path, when you're out of a bad relationship, when you're out of a bad city. Like, not that LA was a bad city. I just needed to get, like, myself, like, back to my foundational roots and, like, recalibrate. Now I'm like, that song was about my past and my colleague from an old job that I thought like hit nail on the head. But then I realized this person that said grow up when I posted the story of the song, they were thinking I was talking about something that's currently happening.
Oh my gosh.
Conflict that's
it's like,
currently happening.
Stop getting involved in shit that is not your shit. Like, stay out of it. Why are you inserting yourself into something that is not your problem?
I realize now you can't sweat the small stuff. No. You got to pick and choose your battles because at the end of the day, like, we're happy. We're positive.
Yeah.
If somebody's going to come into your space, like my colleague in the past, that was hard because I'm locked in this office. Mm-hmm. I can't leave. Like, this is a paycheck.
That's so scary.
Yeah, we've all experienced it.
Not
like
everybody. I don't think everyone experiences that. People don't have to deal with colleagues like that. Thank you for listening to
Mocktails Are Messy. Ooh.
This is Kelly Minskorsky
and Ryan Frankowski.
Please subscribe to our channel.
Oh shit, it got in there. How do I get it out?
Okay, let's see here. Oh man, that's really there. We don't. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. That scared me.
Thank you for listening to
Mocktails are messy. Oh shit! Check it out, girl. Oh wait, I don't want to get it in my fucking hair again.